Good evening. Welcome to a stream of literally watching paint dry. Good evening. Welcome to watching paint dry. There we go. These are the bases for what's going to be. Let me get the big dudes. For these guys. For big elementals. That will probably go and see some action during our next D&D game. Oh, these are just the little bases, and eventually, I just grab one. One of these is gonna be standing on top of it. I've got a 3D printer. And I find files online and print them, and it's a resin printer. So I just print them myself and then paint them, which is quite a relaxing hobby in the end. There's loads of stuff you can find online. There's some amazingly talented people online that make all kinds of minis. It's quite remarkable, actually. And I just thought at some point, you know what, I'm just gonna stream it. So once in a while, I have someone to talk to while I'm sitting here all alone in my garage, while everyone else is asleep. And at this very moment, I'm just painting all the bases, because when the minis are on top of it, it is incredibly difficult to do all of this underneath them. So I thought, you know what, I'll just paint the bases first and then glue them on top of them. But it is actually just watching me paint and watching paint dry. Well, it's actually quite surprising how many people don't even know that you can just do this, that you can just find files with all kinds of minis and print them yourself. It's a bit of a hassle, but it's definitely worth it. Especially because if you just buy them in a shop somewhere, they're incredibly expensive. And most of the times just the files are a lot cheaper than actually buying minis, because you can also just buy minis on Etsy, for example. But well, you still have to be lucky that you get some proper ones. Hello, Sumik. I'm very sorry, but I have no idea what you just said there. I get the wave part. Hi. So I'm just first painting all the little tiles, and after that I'm gonna do the summoning circles, and I'll be doing those in the colors of the elements that will be summoned. I've got a rock one, a fire, water, and wind. So, well, the fire and water ones are quite obvious. I'm thinking the rock one is going to be yellow. I'm not entirely sure about the wind one. So, if you've got any suggestions, please do. I might actually make a poll out of it, if I can figure out how to do that in OBS. Only just started using OBS. I've done it all before today. I've did it all just on my phone. I'll have Let's have a look. Let's see if I can. Ta-da! Chat. Create a poll. There we go. We got to do blue because we got blue for water, so maybe that one yellow and do another one. Green? What are the options we've got? Red? Purple maybe? Oh, that's... That's a bit too much paint. I'm actually making these for a friend of mine that will be joining our D&D game and is playing a wizard. And I know it's called Summon Elemental or Raise Elemental. Could be either one of those. And it would be nice for him to have a mini to play when he actually summons them. You'll see, I won't summon them for like, I don't know how many sessions, and I've been doing this all for naught, but at least we've got them, and you know, you can always use minis. There might be another time when even the DM just wants to summon some elementals and you can use them. Yellow. Okay. Hello, Francois. Welcome to a little painting stream. The 07, does that mean you're saluting me? Reporting for duty. Well, welcome to the stream. Just painting some new minis. Now at the moment painting the little bases, and I've got some nice one coming up that are gonna be on top of it. Yeah, a few different elementals, and I've got the fire one here. But I thought, you know what, I'll be smart this time and actually paint the bases before I put them on top of it. Especially because there's a lot of little fine detail in these bases. Normally I'll just slap some gray on it and be done with it. But these ones have beautiful looking summoning circles. It'd be a shame if I didn't do those proper. And all these minis are fresh off the press, to say. I printed them all today and yesterday. Prepped them, cleaned them, cured them. And now they are ready to be painted. Which is always my most favorite part of it all. I love the fact that I can print my own minis, but I hate the cleanup. It's such a hassle. But the alternative is either buying minis of either official places or Etsy or something, but that will get way too expensive. And of course, I can always print other stuff as well. And I did print me something nice. It's a bit silly, but I made a holder for I can. Which I think is kind of cool. Like I said, it's silly, but it's kind of cool. It seems wind is gonna be yellow. I think it's winning so far. Oh. Until now, there's only one vote, so quite easy to win then. Oh well. I think yellow would be best, probably. There we go. I have to say, this isn't the most exciting one. So at the moment, it's just making grey tiles, which is a bit boring. I wouldn't know what else other color to do. Will start to get more interesting when I'm painting the summoning circles, which will gonna try and give a very vibrant color. If I'm gonna succeed, I don't know, because I'm not an amazing painter, but I do like doing it. There we go. Probably the best way to get the very vibrant effect probably be to add a bunch of highlights to it. Which I'm not specifically good at, but there's also another nice thing about being able to print your own stuff. If by any chance you aren't capable of fixing your painting errors anymore, you just print a new one. And you can keep on going. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy another one. And there's not the stress of like, damn, I ruined my mini. I'm doing this mostly to get rid of stress. I don't want more stress. will be fun to finally start painting the elementals. I've been watching a few videos on how to properly try and do fire and everything, so see if we can make something out of it. Almost done with the tiles. But wondering, these are bases for eventually the very awesome elementals that will be standing on top of them. But I already mentioned this before, but for the new viewers, I decided to be smart this time and paint the bases before putting the minis on, so I do not have to do it all underneath the mini. Now I just can't see everything. I doubt I'll be able to finish them all today. It's already starting to get a bit late, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to at least make a start. There we go. I should have made an option in the poll. Are you mad? Pick this color, and I will mention this in chat. No, I can only end the poll now. I cannot edit it anymore. Okay, the first one should be dry by now. Let's start with a... I've got the fire one here, so I'll probably start with red. Blood red. Well, that sounds promising. Let's see if we can give it a shot. Need to. Something is beeping at me. And the beeping has stopped. Okay. Let's see. Good. So, does any of you actually play something like D&D or? This is okay. I've been doing some reading up on the lore of 40k, but it's quite a big pill to swallow. I'm mostly a medieval fantasy guy instead of a sci-fi person, but it's such a vast universe, so I wanted to give it a shot. On recommendation of somebody else, I started with Necrons. Mostly because he's a big Necron fan, so. So what faction are you then? You're retired. Or is that a faction I don't know about? Like I said, I've only just started getting into it. The beginning has been made. But it's a nice base color, but need something a bit more vibrant. I don't think I've ever spent this much effort on a base. Because all my other stuff, I always do the same thing. Just put some grey. Put some gold on the edge. They're all the same. I don't particularly like doing bases. But I do see some people going absolutely nuts with them, which is really cool, putting like grass on it and everything. But overall, I'd rather just start on the next mini. After I finish this one, I'll probably start heading to bed. It's getting late already. And with a bit of luck, or probably my luck, one of the kids will wake up. Well, this evening, so I will have to get out of bed. But I'm almost done. Okay. Yellow for wind. Probably do green for the earth dude, because brown's not really a great color. Okay, well, that one is at least finished for now. It needs to dry anyway. So, thanks for joining me on my evening of painting. Always nice to have some people around to talk to. Oh, I see some little imperfections. And I can't help myself. There we go. And that is it for now. And I'll worry about getting this to pop more the next time. It's time to go to bed. Thanks so much for joining in. Who knows? Maybe see you next time. And good night all.